Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we'll discuss about a topic professional and social responsibility of project manager. Friend, this is a chapter basically in the PMBOK project management body of knowledge. And if you are a student and studying project management in university or you are planning to give exam of PMP, friend, with reference to exam point of view, this is very important topic, and you will see this topic in the exam. So at least 4 to 5 questions will definitely be there in the exam, which are directly related to the topic of professional and social responsibility of project manager. So you must have to understand this topic clearly, because you will see this topic in the exam and your knowledge, your concept should be very clear about it. First of all, with reference to exam point of view. Secondly, friend, if you are a professional project manager and working in any organization, so again this is necessary that you must have to behave properly, honestly, fairly, all with all those things. This is very important, friend. Like for example, friend, honestly saying, for example, you are a very good, let's assume you are a very good project manager, and your domain knowledge is very good, your concept should be very clear about the implementation. However, you are not honest. Let's suppose the person is not honest, the person is not fair, he is not taking the not taking the right decisions. So friend, this project manager is not good as per the definition of PMBOK project management body of knowledge, and from the moral values as well. The person is not good. So friend, first of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start in detail. Professional and social responsibility of a project manager. Friends, see how much you are good in domain knowledge, how much good you are professionally, how much good you are in the implementation of projects. However, friend, there are some moral values and social responsibilities are also there, which you must have to follow, friend. Friend, as a project manager, see, the first of all, as a project manager, we have lots of and a great responsibility for the project you undertake. Like if you are for example, if you are taking the implementing the project of e-commerce solution, so as a project manager, this is your responsibility from your own mind, from your own heart, that you must have to project take the project from 100%. Okay, on 100% means that you must have to give the 100%. This is your social responsibility or professional responsibility, that you must have to give your 100% to complete that project. Second thing is that whatever the solution you are providing, you must have to provide the right solution, friend. If you are not providing the right solution, if there are gaps, there are loops in the solution, so this is not correct approach. The cost which you are providing, it should be corrected. There should not be any loophole, there should not be any problem in the cost. Second thing is that the impact on the performing organization. You must have to think, friend, that whatever the project you are implementing, what is the impact on the organization as well. For example, you are implement any project which has a negative impact on the project. Okay, let's assume. So friend, you must have to think about it. You must have to, there is your social responsibility is that you must have to think about it, and you should have to give your feedback about it. For example, let's assume you are implementing a project. Let me ask from you a question. If you are implementing a project for a bank, and after implementation of that particular software project, the bank will fire, like for example, 100 resources from there because they don't need the manual work. So what you will do, friend, in that case? Like friend, you must have to think the possibilities that there should not be any case like that. This is my own opinion, is that the second, friend, like if there is any negative impact on the organization, you must have to highlight and mention the negative impact on the organization. Any impact impacted environments or groups, like for example, you are implementing any project due to which, for example, the forest will impact, the your environment will impact. for example around your impact. So you must have to consider all those factors as well. Whatever the money you are spending, friend, because as a project manager you have to spend lots of money. For example, you are managing a project in which resources have to travel from one country to another country, so you must have to know that, friend, there are lots of dollars will spend, because the hoteling, the traveling, the ticketing, so all these factors needs lots of money, friend. So friend, as a project manager you must have to be honest, and you should not have to misuse your authorities here. Why? Because see friend, here, if you are a professional project manager and you need five resources, and you include any other resources who doesn't need anything, friend, who doesn't need for a project, but because you have a good relationship with some person, or you have a good relation with any resource, so you just include that resource because he's your friend, he's your friend of friend, etc. So because due to that reason you include that project, so ethically it is a very very wrong thing. Vendors and contractors hiring, friend, like for example, friend, you need the production server hardware for your implementation of e-commerce solution, and you hired a vendor, hired a contractor which doesn't have the expertise. Why? Because he is relative to you. So that is the reason you hired that particular contractor, because he is your relative, he is your family member. So friend, this is all those types of things are professionally, socially, ethically totally wrong. So you, that means friend, basically these basically what I want to tell you, that friend, that you doesn't have to use your authorities, your knowledge, your decisions unethically, friend. Unethically means, like for example, any type of bribe, any type of misusing your your knowledge, like misusing of the dollars which you are spending, the cost which you are giving to customers, the resources who are you are involving. So there should not be any unethical means, that for example any misusing of power should not be there. Then friend, what is the value for code of ethics, friend? First of all, friend, the most important factor is the responsibility. Friend, whatever the project you are implementing, like e-commerce solution, software projects, construction of house, building of flyovers, any type of project, friend, as a project manager you should have to take the full responsibility. Friend, project manager is the person who is the ultimate responsible person for the success or a failure of a project, friend. So as a project manager you should have to take the full responsibility of a project. It is not the case that you cannot say that this is not your responsibility. You should have to take 100% responsibility of a project. Second thing is, friend, the ethics is respect. Respect means, friend, that whoever the resources who are involving in a project, you should have to give the respect to them. Either it's a, because see friend, here in a project management there are lots of situation came in which your temper will lose, the problem will arise, the situation get worse for you, and you have to there are so many reasons, there are so many situation came in which your temper will lose. So friend, remember friend, one thing, that whatever the situation, the respect of resources should not be compromised. Your own respect should not be compromised, the resources, your resources respect should not be compromised, the respect from customer side should not be compromised. So any respect of any person, either you or any other person who are involving in a project, his respect is should not be compromised at any level, at any cost. Second thing, so third point is fairness. Fairness means, friend, that the decisions should be unbiased. Like for example, you are hiring some person, so, and you are involving some person, like you are going somewhere and you are involving some person, so you should have to take the fair decision. Like for a friend, if you have a friendship with some person, if some person he is your relative, and due to that reason you are giving a contract to some person, you are involving some person because he is your friend, and you are not involving some person because he is not your friend, so it is totally unfair. And all those things, all those decisions should be fair and unbiased. This is very very important, friend, and code of ethics here. Third, last point is honesty, friend. You should have to be honest. For example, this is a very difficult point here, because see, friend, here, if there is anything going wrong from your side, so you have to be honest. You have to be neutral person. If there is any problem from your side, so honestly, you have to think neutrally. You have to think that either problem is on your side or from your customer side. If the problem is on the customer side, you must have to highlight. If the problem is on your side as well, so you must have to mention, you must have to accept honestly, friend. Honesty is the very big, very important point in the project management. Very popular phrase is like, honesty is the best policy. So friend, honestly, this is very important, that you must have to behave honestly in the project. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. I hope you like this video. If you like, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. Thank you.